Is there any commission involved in that?
There's coffee in the back.
Can I have a motion to approve the $65,000 for the 2019 walking trails?
I so moved.
I second.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Can I have a motion for the Ford F-450 4x4 dump truck including snow attachment and for maintenance, $70,000?
I'll make that motion.
Can I have a second? Support. Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Ford F-150 4x2 truck for the ACC, $35,000. Can I have a motion?
I'll make that.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All those, discussion, excuse me. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I got lost. Ford F-150 4x4 truck for sanitation. Okay. Don't want to buy an extra vehicle here. $35,000. Can I have a motion?
I move to approve that.
Can I have a second?
I'll second that.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Ford F-150 4x4 truck for maintenance, $35,000. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I'll second that.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, we have another item on here, which is $34,062 for sewer extension. Normally, we would have Bruce explain this, but Bruce has got a commitment out of the community. So, Ken, could you talk us through this a little bit, please?
Yeah, this is, Glen Realty has asked to be added to our sewer system. This amount of money is the estimate of what it would take to connect them to the sewer system. It will be totally reimbursed by Glen Realty to the community club, so there's no real out-of-pocket money for the community club. And then also, when Glen Realty is added to the system, their usage will be at the commercial rate as opposed to a residential rate. And so we're proposing that we go ahead and do that. So I'll make the motion to approve that.
Okay, can I have a second on that motion?
I'll second it.
Discussion. Yes.
Rick, is that in conjunction with what's going on with the Peabody Road widening project?
Well, it's not driven by Peabody.
But I'm saying it would be in conjunction with it as you're doing the project?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, all those, any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Fairfield Lake Resident Services, Pat.
Morning. Board, membership, and to the press. You know, as the board knows, I'm a deep thinker. And on the way over here, age-old question came to mind. Who knew what time it was when the first clock was made? Think about that. Okay. You can pick up your new directories at the FGRS office. If you need to make some changes, there's a phone number in there. You just call Mr. Weaver and he'll do the changes for you. If you don't make an update every 3 years, I think you're dropped out of the directory. And if you change your phone number, like you go from a landline to a cell phone, which a lot of people do, you have to do that with him. And while you're in there, think about volunteering with FGRS. We'd love to have you. Comedy show is coming up May 16th. Hopefully tickets will be on sale soon. We have a gentleman by the name of David Farrell, who's hilarious. I saw some clips. And our three wonderful sponsors are Kirk Automotive, Cumberland Eye Care, and Happy Hound. And thanks to those people, we can afford to put this nice show on. Met the new administrator yesterday from Good Samaritans, and he's a Tennessee boy. He's from East Tennessee, Brandon Newman. And We need GSS, I'll be honest with you, because they are the people that produce our food for our home delivered meals program. Way to Go driving program is still doing Saturday dialysis runs, and during the week, we're still making Cookville runs, medical only. SBC did a good job yesterday, and the police department and the fire department, keep up the good work. We at FGRS need you guys, we really do. And in closing, I just want to bring up a little something about our wonderful volunteers. We have a lady in our organization by the name of Mary Lou Janowski, and she makes homemade cards and does scrapbooking. Well, she took the time out to make 170 Valentine cards that the board of directors came in and we sat around with a couple of bottles of wine, signed our names on it. I couldn't even read my name by the end of the afternoon. But anyway, and every one of these went to a resident. And I'll tell you what else she's doing. Once a month, she makes 20+ cards for our home-delivered meals people who are homebound, and also 14 cards for the Fairfield Glade Assisted Living. And all it is, it's a card to wish them well and let them know that somebody cares about it. And she does this on her own time, and it takes an awful lot of time to make a card. And her name is Mary Lou Janesco, and she's been a volunteer for years. Tip of the hat to her. Any questions? Thanks.
Thank you, Pat. Comments from the floor. If you have anything you'd like to say or questions you'd like to ask, come up to the mic and let us know who you are, and we'll try to answer.
For those who don't know who I am, I'm Tom Rice. I've been a property owner here for 29 years, and I've seen a lot of changes over the years. I remember when we called our current general manager from a resort down in Florida, because he was going to have a solution for helping us dispose of all the unwanted lots here in Fairfield Glade, and guess what? It hasn't happened. And you know, the leading cause for divorce in young people today is financial. They both have a good job, they're in love, they go out and they buy a new home, they buy a new car, they buy all new furniture. Somebody forgot to tell them their parents didn't get all that when they first got married. It took them 20 to 30 years in order to get that property. So they're trying to catch up with their parents in the first year of marriage, and guess what happens? They end up in divorce. You know, we've had 3 property fee increases over the last 3 years. We've had 5 golf fees increases in the last same period. And you know, it's important that we invest in our golf courses, and it's a necessity, you know, for the upkeep. But we're going to have to be a little smarter with our financing than what we've been. And I'll give you an example. If we're so far in debt that we have to increase our property dues every year and have amenity fees, then there's something wrong with the program. I'm not saying we don't need it, but we can't buy all of it at the same time. And that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to do buildings, we're trying to do remodelings, we're trying to buy all these things. And folks, we just can't do it. And I'm not just speaking for myself, but for thousands of other property owners who are tired of all these increases that we're having, you know, because, you know, true golf does bring in more money than anything in the Glade. I agree with that 100%. But it's also the most expensive amenity that we have. But we can't spend all of our money right now for every improvement that they can think of, come up with. And, you know, I just want to say, you know, I'm tired of these increases, and I think it's time for the board to pull the plug on spending for the golf community, and let's get some sense to our spending here on golf. Okay, like I say, you know, It's important, but you can't do it all at one time. You know, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
I'm not saying that it's not necessary, but folks, it's just common sense. It's just like young people, you know, whenever they get married, you know, you can't get it all when you're first married. It takes time. And the same thing here with our golfing community, you know. We have to do the same thing.
okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Any other comments from the floor? Any other comments? Okay, any comments from the board? I almost forgot.
I have one comment. I know it's already been mentioned, but since Bruce and I are so active in the food and beverage, we want to highly recommend that when you get the survey, and it should be coming out in the next week or so, please fill out the survey. If you want to tell us about what you want in food and beverage, tell us in the survey. And if you don't do the survey, don't talk to me.
Thank you. Anything else from the board? Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn? Second? All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you.